Hello everyone, this is Darcy Noonchester at Nourishing Way Center. I am the owner and I've been seeing clients for a pretty long time. I love what I do. I do more functional medicine. So as everyone's tired of looking at the community as a whole, I'm not giving it a bad name or anything, but you just get tired of getting put on more and more medications and not feeling better. In fact, you might feel worse. So today's topic is on thyroid. So doctors may just run like a TSH, maybe a T3, T4, maybe, and they think everything's good as far as the range is, and that's fine. And then if it does end up going out of the range, then they will put you on a medication which is going to shut down your thyroid, and then you're on the medication for the rest of your life. But what a lot of things are going on with the thyroid actually is 90% of people may have what's called Hashimotos, and that's an autoimmune condition where the antibodies are attacking against your own thyroid and destroying it. So a lot of times the doctors aren't checking for thyroid antibodies, and that's one thing I do like to look at because doctors typically don't, because what if you do instead of what if you don't, right? I mean, it's better to go, hey, we can rule that out and see what's going on. So again, like I've mentioned in the past with inflammation, if your body is inflamed, your digestive system's going haywire, your immune system's going haywire, and your body's walking around with this fire in your gut. So in any of your diseases, such as thyroid, is also an inflammatory condition. So when we have foods that may be a problem for the thyroid, and you don't even know what those foods are, and that's why we do something called food sensitivity testing. And what that's doing is there are certain foods for you specifically that are depleting or causing lots of inflammation. It could be something as simple as chicken. Maybe you eat chicken all the time, you don't eat any other meats, and maybe it's chicken and that's the only food. If you get rid of the chicken, maybe you'll lose weight, maybe you start feeling better, you have more energy, you can sleep better at night, and it's amazing that one food could be that problem. There could be 15 foods, 30 foods, it just depends. So getting back to the thyroid, if you can calm things down, and giving your immune system a rest, because now those foods aren't getting into the bloodstream and your immune system's attacking against it, and it's a big vicious war in your gut, and we don't want to have a war. We want it to be happy and peaceful down there. So that's why we do a 95 food panel, functional food test, I guess you can call it, to see what foods are a problem for the thyroid. And amongst other things, like I said, I mean, there's so many symptoms of thyroid, and we want to help correct that. So if you ever heard of something called leaky gut, so if you're testing this food sensitivity panel and you have more than 30, 40 foods that you have a sensitivity to, when you get the result back, that's a leaky gut. So that means if you have this bucket and there's holes in the bucket, that means things are getting through that bucket that shouldn't be getting through and causing problems like you wouldn't imagine inside that body. So we have to clog up all those holes by removing the foods, cleaning up the diet, because otherwise parasites are going to get through that gut, viruses, bacteria, things like that. And I was going to mention another test, but we can talk about that another time. We'll save that for another one of our talks. But we're doing these weekly so I can educate and empower you guys. And if you like what you're hearing today, send it to a friend that may be in need. Maybe you don't need us personally, but maybe you know a friend that has, thyroid issues that isn't getting resolved, and they don't feel well and things like that. And we love to help people. I love seeing you guys at the second visit of what's going on. How do you feel? Do you feel better? That makes me happy. So weight loss resistance is another issue that many people have. They can't lose weight, and which can come back to the thyroid. Is it really a thyroid issue? I mean, I know that's your metabolism, but what's causing the metabolism to not function well? Is it the foods that you're eating? So we try to treat you guys with healing that gut, helping with toxicity levels that may be maybe a problem. Um, so, anyways, I look forward to working with you all. Like I said, there's another option is doing a meet and greet with us once a month in our office. It's free, second Tuesday every month, 6 to 7. And I look forward to seeing you next week and our next adventure.